Stephen Covey once said, every human has four endowments: self awareness, conscious, independent will, and creative imagination. These give us the ultimate human freedom, the power to choose, to respond, and to change. So, self awareness has been thought of as an intrinsically positive, necessary for ethical practice and critical for skillful helping. Most people would agree that helpers need to be aware of themselves because who the helper is influences the process. But what is self awareness? Williams et al. Suggested that self awareness can be thought of as either a stable characteristic, such as self knowledge or self insight, or a state of heightened self focus, so sensitivity in the here and now. The first type is who am I? Whereas the second type is what am I feeling in this moment? Both seem important for anyone who is interested in helping others. One way to gain increased self awareness is through mindfulness, and we are going to engage in a mindful activity at this time. So, the purpose of this mindfulness activity is to begin to learn to look at your thoughts and examine them, but not to beat yourself up about them. This is a first step towards self awareness, which is something that we will discuss throughout the course. So, I need for you to get comfortable in your chair with your feet on the floor and nothing on your lap. Close your eyes, take several deep breaths, and relax. Clear your mind of anything outside the present moment. Think about being a helper. Let a thought come into your mind, think about it, and then let it go. For example, you think that you will be anxious when you try to be a helper. Think about that for a minute. What would it feel like to feel anxious? Where would you feel that in your body? Imagine the experience of sitting across from a client and then let that go. Just let that thought go. Take a deep breath and let another thought come. Perhaps you think about how helping is something you've always wanted to do. Experience that thought completely. Think about the pride of feeling like you can help others. Think about a life where you gain meaning by helping others. And then let the thought go. Again, take a deep breath and let some other thought come into your mind. Do this exercise for about 5 minutes. My hope is that you will practice mindfulness on your own throughout the semester. We will have activities, questions, reflections that are intended for you to gain self awareness about your role as a helper because as a helper, you influence the process of helping.